Hello, my loyal subjects. It is I, your King, King11, and welcome to the much anticipated game that I have been waiting 3 years for. That is Farming Simulator 2025. We are going to be playing on the Riverbend Springs. I'm doing it on new farmer settings, which gives me 100,000 and some equipment. And the reason why I'm doing it on new farmer is because for people who are new to the game, it allows me to demonstrate the game to you guys and give you guys a good understanding of the game in an easy manner where you guys will be able to enjoy it alongside me. Obviously, we got to select the correct outfit. John Deere all the way, as that is my favourite tractor brand. Obviously, keeping the John Deere hat, gloves. We're gonna go for them. They look kind of cool. Now we'll go for those gloves. Sunglasses. Obviously, we have to have the sunny sunglasses down, and there we go. Oh, so yeah, welcome to your new farm, Riverbend Springs. Okay, so we'll start off with a few bits of gear. Obviously, it's guided tour, the update, weather, date, time, balance, minimap, your progress, guided tour. Yep, all done. I don't need any of this. Right, so I know obviously if you guys follow Dagger Win, Brad M73, that sort of thing, you'd see this game out a couple of days ago. Well, that's because those guys buy their copies from the Farming Simulator website, and they get early copies. I'd waited for mine to come through on Steam. Guided tour, talk to people on the farm. Okay. Start conversation.
Welcome to our lovely farm, kiddo. I'm glad you're here to continue the family business. The fact that you're about to take over the farm makes your pops quite happy, not gonna lie. When your father told me on a visit that he didn't want what I built here, I thought that was it. He even called it a dung heap when he left in his fancy suit. And then he stepped into manure on the way to his car. It's okay that he does his own thing, but I thought I had to sell the farm. Thanks to you, it can stay in the family. You don't know what that means to me. Otherwise, your crazy uncle might have turned it into an amusement park with the main attraction of catching chickens on the fields or something. Anyway, let's not talk about that just now. I can tell you some stories later. And just so you know, I'm not out of the picture just yet. I'm here if you need me. Just like your friendly neighbors you should talk to sometime. They're nice people. A bit strange perhaps, but still delightful in their own ways. So, do you want me to give you a quick tour and show you some things?
Sure,
Okay,
why
then,
not?
let me
I
show
know
you a
how
couple of
Farming
things.
Simulator works, but obviously
Ease
it's a
you in.
new version, so...
There will always be people to help you out, but it's good to have done all the steps yourself, at least once. Right next to the farm, we're going to work on a field. There's also a big tractor with a cultivator. I'll walk you through how to operate it. I can't wait to see you get started.
Alright, cool. So, this is tour progress. Oh, yeah, we've got some good stuff right now. We've got John Deere. Here it is, the 3650. Excellent tractor. Oh, we got a Challenger tractor. I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen this old one before. 106, 160 horsepower with a John Deere 9080 cultivator. Excellent. Oh, and even a John Deere. Oh, it's a Great Plains solid stand 1500 cedar. That's 1.5 meter cedar then. Alright, so let's go out here, talk to Grandpa. What's this over here? Oh, we have a beehive. Oh, excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Small shed. Materials for next step. Oh, wooden beams, wooden planks. Oh, okay, so they've incorporated from Farming Simulator 2022 from the Platinum expansion. Okay, that's going to be cool. So we're going to have to do
Are you
some
ready to
logging
roll?
works and actually work in the
Then
sawmill.
hop onto the tractor and attach the cultivator. It's just to the back.
Obviously, I know how this game works, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Enter the vehicle.
Just like that.
Push
Exactly.
E for that.
Now we do the work. Meet me at the field over there.
I know I said in the past few streams or so, I'm going to do this with with my actual steering wheel set. I will do.
Here we are. So before we can sow anything on the field, otherwise the grain will not grow very well. Lower the cultivator and drive straight ahead. It's easy as spilling milk.
Right, so what I'm going to do is reverse back, hit V to lower the cultivator, and now just drive forward. So it doesn't have the automatic steer back option, which means now we have to adjust it, make it a bit more realistic. Obviously, I will plan to swap out every piece of equipment I can to get nothing but John Deere equipment, because I am a John Deere boy through and through, and I always will be. I love John Deere, they are the best, but for the meantime, we'll use this lovely Challenger tractor to speed up the process of driving without having to hold the controller down. I push 3 on my keyboard, and that actually allows me to drive with cruise control. I know it probably only needs me to do that square, but I've started, so I will continue. I love the field deformation they've got in this one now. Right, they've tried making this game so much better, and oh my god. Obviously, there are 2 other maps to this. There's Hutan Pantai and Zalokia, which one's a Japanese map where they've actually introduced rice, and the other is the European map. This is the American map, so we could do a bit of work on those other maps first, but I want my main playthrough to be on this map. I quite like the looks of this map, and we're going to see if this map is got hills in it. I prefer a map that's a bit hills. I don't really like flat maps. I know I'm just speeding up the process now. I'm just trying to. This is not how you would do it normally, but I'm just gonna try and speed the process up, get through this guided tour, and show you guys, and then we'll get on to the fun stuff, doing it ourselves.
Good. We're done here, kiddo. Now drive back to the garage and get out the seeder. I'll meet you there.
Hang on, I got one more pass to do. Farming Simulator this was one of the first games I ever played. When I went to college, this was one of the first games I played on like the first ever custom built gaming PC. And I fell in love with it. I've been playing this game. Actually, I was playing it before then. I played this game since 2008 on the very first Farming Simulator. I played every variant of Farming Simulator, mobile and on PC.
Now we change tools, kiddo. Get rid of the cultivator and attach the seeder.
Also, I was right. Q is the button to detach it.
Now you need to attach the seeder.
Obviously, I have to do it in.
That's how it's done. So, but next to the shed you will find a big bag with... Get over there.
You can refill it like this just by putting it next to it. Or you can do it the other way of lifting the bags actually above the
Now
seeder, which that'll be the way.
Last week I cultivated the
Oh, I
field
didn't mean to skip
over
that.
there. Cultivated fields are ready to be sown. It's pretty straightforward. Drive the machine to the field and meet me there. We'll bring out canola.
Oh, crud. Right, so change it barley, oat, canola. There we go. Do that by selecting Y.
Here we are. One thing you need to pay attention to is timing. Plants need to be sown in specific seasons. It's midsummer. It's the perfect time to sow canola. In any other period, you might want to switch to a different kind of crop. You can always check the crop calendar. First, we need to prepare the seeder. Choose the canola seeds, as the big bag is filled with all kinds of seeds.
Done.
Seeding is easy. While seeding, straight lines are important though. Go back and forth to bring out the seed with as few gaps as possible. At some point, you'll have to buy a big bag of seeds at the store to refill it. But now you can use what you've got. Now, you only got to switch the machine on and lower it to the ground.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is you go here. We've got the crop types, and then we even have, obviously this is guided tour, so it tells us things. Different crop types. We've got wheat, barley, canola, oat, corn, sunflowers. Like those were soybeans, potatoes. So in 2015 when it started, you had wheat, barley, canola, corn, potatoes, and sugar beet. That's what you had in 2015. 2017, they added sunflowers and soybean. 2020 and sugarcane. In 2019, they added sugarcane and cotton. 2022, they added grapes, olives, carrots, and oilseed radish was added in 2017 as well. And in 2020, and also grass has been in all of them. And in 2022, they added spinach, peas, green beans, parsnips, red beets. Oh, poplars have been there since 2015 as well. And they also added long grain rice and normal rice. So these are all the crops that we get to play with, and it's going to be very interesting. I could have used carrots in Farming Simulator 2022, but I didn't buy the actual the premium expansion. I bought the platinum expansion, but I didn't buy the premium. So I'm gonna push to lower it. We push B to turn it on, V to lower it, and now we just drive. It helps having cruise control on. I try to do as much of the work as possible, and I don't really like using workers for work. It's because that costs money.
That's how it's done, kid. Oh, by the way, always keep an eye on the weather. According to the weather forecast, it's going to rain soon. That's perfect for canola, but not as good for the wheat on the other field. If you want to hire a helping hand at some point, you can. We're done here. The helper will do the rest.
Now I push H.
Good job. Field workers are a great support if you're busy and cannot finish the job in time. Now get back to the garage and get out the harvester. Let's do it quickly. I'll meet you there. There you are.
I push tab to jump.
Something exciting? Because we'll do the harvester next. There's a ripe field that needs taking down. Are you still up for it?
Of course I am.
The header for the harvester sits on the trailer attached at the back. Let's meet at the field, okay, kiddo? But drive carefully. That machine is a beast.
Oh, trust me. I know it's a bigger one, but Massey Ferguson Western Combine is a pretty good combine. I have dealt with a lot more hardcore. Obviously, I'm doing this for you guys' benefits. I know how this game works. They're all pretty much the same in overall mechanics. Oh, that's it. It's very minor wheat. Well, it's obviously it's just to learn it.
So let's do this. You'll need to prepare the machine. With a combine harvester, the header cuts the plants. Those headers have different widths, depending on the size of the combine.
Yeah.
Go detach the trailer. Then drive the harvester with its front to the header and attach it. Good, you're almost set now. Before you can start harvesting, the grain tank needs to be unfolded. Do that and bring yourself into position on the field.
Oh yeah.
can see that the field is nearly done already. I was feeling a little wobbly in the knees earlier, so I left it for you. Thought you might want to try it out anyway. All you need to do is to steer the harvester into the field. Unfold the tank, start the harvester, and do the rest. With a combine of this size, harvesting takes some time. But soon you will be able to buy a bigger one. Now go at it and show the crop who's the farmer.
I'm going to leave the straw swath on. You can disable it. Straw swath allows you to actually make straw from whatever crops you harvest. And you can normally make straw from canola, which is called rapeseed over here in the UK, wheat, barley, rye. Alright, so we're just going to check out. I love how you can see kind of the ground deformation, like we can see the tracks being made. Alright, so do this and then we just got one more pass. Oh, I've been so excited about this game. We will be changing the kilometers per hour to miles per hour. I am British. And the euros will become pounds. Look at that. Massey Ferguson, Western Combine, Rotary, 8570.
Nice one, kiddo. That's it. You have my blood in your veins, after all. Harvester has a limited capacity to store the crop. Now we need to unload the wheat onto a trailer to sell it. Prepare your harvester for unloading by unfolding the pipe. The pipe will start extending, and the wheat will start to pour out automatically. But we're missing something, aren't we? There's no trailer here just yet. Go get the trailer in the garage. Come back to the field so we can unload.
I swear this is the same tractor from earlier. I'm just quickly gonna go to the settings real quick. Game settings. Change that to auto saving intervals 5 minutes. Seasonal growth. We're gonna set that to 28 days. But then it's fixed the same as months. Snow, yes. Crop destruction on. Periodic plowing on. Field stone, yep. Everything on. Off, off, off. General settings. Money euro. Here we go. Pounds, miles, acres. That's how we do it. Over here. Over here. Camera sensitivity. We'll change all those if need be. Needs to be good. Right. Much better.
To empty the tank of your harvester, pull along to it on the driver's side of the harvester. The trailer is in the correct position directly below the pipe. The harvester will start to unload automatically. Neat, huh? Wait it out until it's unloaded.
You can see, if you look carefully at the harvester, you can see it going down.
Well done, kiddo. You can either store the crop in your silo or you can sell it. This load I promised to a vendor friend of mine. He's already waiting for you. So all you gotta do is drive the tractor with the trailer to his unloading station. Now drive to the grain elevator to sell the wheat.
Indicators. Tractor that's 40 miles an hour. That's pretty quick. Oh, it's 40 kilometers per hour. So that'll be something I've got to change. I know obviously it's supposed to stop, but let's just get this bit done. Oh my god, it's a choo-choo train. So we're almost done with our guided tour. This was not necessary, but I thought I'd show you guys how some things work. Oh, I've been waiting for this game for so long, and now I get to play it. I honestly can't wait. Alright, so we're going to indicate, pull over, indicate again, pull in.
This is one of many such points. If you don't like the prices you get on the market, you can also store the grain in your farm silo to wait it out. Sell your goods later. Now, let's get to it. Drive the trailer over the tip area and unload.
Turn the indicator off.
Well done. At some point, you'll do this in your sleep. Now, let's go back to the farm, shall we?
I probably came the long way. It's probably just a different way to come. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, they have horses in this game, so that's going to be one of the horse yards I could possibly potentially buy there, which is going to be great. Wait, check the map. 1 second. 1 second. I could, yeah, I can go that way around. Or that way. So I'm gonna go right. Change the camera. It does this sometimes. It can glitch a little bit, but there you go. We've got access to fully working mirrors. We can see the inside of the cabs. Just cut past the car. I know I shouldn't really drive it like that, but I'm really excited about this game. To you guys, it may not seem like much, but to me, this is my favorite game. Farming Simulator. Every single farming simulator that's been released, I have over 3,000 hours. Be rest assured, there are going to be plenty of Farming Simulator videos out alongside Cyberpunk 2077 and Red Dead Redemption. Hey, yo, he actually did the field? Grandpa! You can talk to people on the farm at specific locations on the map. Press the button to talk to them, but push R.
You're back. Splendid. I started wondering if you joined your father. Well, where were we? Right. You've seen the most important steps on the field now. There's always more to do, like yield improvement, liming, fertilizing, weeding. Those require special equipment. Next thing is gaining a bit of a feel for everything. I'll just leave you to it so you can try out a few things. You don't want your old grandpa meddling with your business all the time, do you? but I'll be here if you need anything. For more detailed info, you can also ask Ben. He has been one of my most trusted helpers in the past. He will gladly explain a lot of farming techniques. Now, get to farming. Dung heap indeed. You'll do just fine. This farm is your farm now.
There we go. So now we've successfully finished the guiding tour. I'm going to slow down the time, and we have £102,505 to our name. We own 4 fields. Fields 5, 4, which is that wheat over there, which we're going to need to harvest, or is that barley? Soon that you know, we'll just have a quick jog over here. Oh yeah, we've got cows as well. Nice, 3 of them. Let's just see. What's this? Is this farmland? Oh, it's canola, ready to harvest. Excellent. So, needs lime, needs power. Well, we can sort that out. Right, so what we're going to do, before we do anything else, is we're actually going to sell some gear. I know that sounds like a bit of a drastic action, but it really isn't. I will be keeping hold of this John Deere tractor for the time being. I know it's a smaller tractor compared to that bigger one, but I'll be keeping hold of it. John Deere all the way. So, I'm going to push P on my keyboard, which should open the shop, and it does. So here we can see the shop. There we can see small tractors, medium tractors, large trucks, cars and bikes. Wait, they added motorbikes? Oh, they didn't say about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have a Skoda Kodiak. Nice. And we've got Kubotas as well. So we've got some like little goodies here to buy. Trucks, miscellaneous. So this is that is a silage leveler, which we'll have that at some point. And we got the Roper Nawaro Mouse. This machine collects materials from the ground. So if I need to dump something on the ground for the time being, and I need to just quickly move it, I would have one of these machines. As you can see, we can't afford that machine. And then we go on from the tractors, and obviously we've got large tractors. So this will have the newest large tractors in the world, which I should hope. Yeah, we've got Voucher S series. We've got the 7R series, the 8R series, the 8RT series, the 8RX series John Deere's, the 9R, and 9RX, and then we've got the Case Steiger 715 Quadtrac. Well, let me just check on this, because obviously the 9RX, we've got the 640, which has 691 horsepower. So this is the biggest one they've got in the game currently, but they don't have the newest one, which is the 9R 830, which it actually has the most horsepower in the game. They have the Klaus Zarian 12 section where that goes up to 653 horsepower, and then obviously the Case Quadtrac, which has 778 horsepower. But I don't like how that looks. No, I prefer the John Deere. So these are all the large tractors, and then we've got mediums, which are here. Obviously, there's the tractor MT600, which is the one that we have. And we've got Kubotas M8s, the John Deere 6R, all the way up to the Dutzfar 8 Series TTV, which these ones, they don't have as much horsepower. 287, 310. That one has a bit more. This one says 234 horsepower, the 6R. However, if it's set up correctly, the 185. Oh, it does only have 284. Oh, okay, so they've updated it with the newest variants. Okay, so yeah, 234 horsepower, which normally in the past you did get them as 300. So I prefer it like that. Front loader attachment, yes. So this will be the tractor, but as you can see, I can't afford this. 221,000. Oh, hang on. We also need wide tires plus wheel weights because that helps. It does. So this would be the tractor that I would buy. This would be my day-to-day medium-sized tractor. Very good. 200. No, but obviously, and then I'll buy a large tractor. Then we've got front loader vehicles. These are different. So we've got the Schaefer And we've got the Kubota, which would be quite interesting to use. That's actually a new addition to the game. That'll be a new addition to this variant of the game. And this is where all the front loader arms are. So we've got the 663R, which is for the smallest John Deere, 90 horsepower, as you can see. And this is 290. So that's the 700M, which that might actually be the one. Hang on. That would go on the 7R. Yeah, that goes on the 7R, which I always knew the 7R could take one, but it was never added. Well, now that it is, that's so much better. So the 7R 350 gives us 388 horsepower. Yeah, so they've actually spec'd it up correctly now to the actual correct specs, which is so much better. Because before the specs weren't 100% correct. They were there, but not 100%. And then we obviously got front loader tools. Let's check the front loader tools, see what they've given us. Okay, so they've given us a good selection. They gave us the Ruby 2000 bucket. They gave us the all but silage cutter. Quite good. The fork with grapple. The manure fork. The universal bucket. The all but bale king bale grabber. So that's excellent. So then we've got telehandlers as well. So this is where we have the Bogan, the Fent, the Merlot, which is the newest one, and the Schaefer. I have driven most of these. The obviously my favourite one isn't in here right now, so obviously we've got the Schaefer there, which is a pivot steer. So you turn it in the middle, it turns from the centre, as you can see. So this one has comes with 4-engine power of 204 horsepower, and lifts 12.4 tons. But the thing is, it's not so much the lift. I want to know what its lifting range is, and it comes in yellow as well. Ooh, that's very nice. I like that. Oh, this was going in black. Oh no, I like the yellow. Oh, excuse me. 151,000. So obviously I still can't afford it. So it's gonna take a bit of work to get some money in there. We've obviously got telehandler tools. So we've got this is mainly just bale grabbers and buckets. And then we go on to the wheel loaders. Now this, that's what I thought. The JCB 435S, and then we've got the Volvo range, which comes from the Platinum expansion from FS22. Safety frame, yes. Design free. How design free is that. Beacon, yes. Safety beacon, so because it's a green one. Beacon light green. So you can have it set up as like that. And this is what is set up. So it comes with 330 horsepower, costs 300,000 pounds, and that's that. And then that basically comes with these buckets over here, buckets and connections over here. So you have the high dump bucket, which has 4,000, and it goes all the way over here to the big Volvo, like 10,000 liters, 5,000. So this would be the big one I get for the L180H. I'd get that big 10,000 liter capacity. And you got all these other lifting stuff, log forks and grabs as well. We've got skid steer loaders. So obviously we had the New Holland L318. Not that good, 68 horsepower. And then we have the Case SVL 97-2. That will be the skid steer loader that I will get for small work. And then the skid steer loader tools. If I remember correctly, this should come with, rock breaker and buckets and stuff like that. Stump grinder, brush from the bale fork, excellent. And then we have the forklifts that should have, both kinds. We've got the During Leak EFG S50, tiny little forks, right? And then the big Manitou 4x4 one. So that's got good. So we got those. And then we got move on to trailers and soil cutting equipment and yield improvements, combines, forage harvesters. God, they've actually like full on root crops. Oh, excellent! They've actually like vegetables. So that's good. That I know that is the carrot and spinach, pea, green bean, and spinach, carrots and parsnips. They've got special crops: rice, sugar cane, cotton harvesting, olives, grapes. Oh, they've actually like full on. They've gone through and fully worked the shop. I love this. I like this. So much more easier to navigate. Hand tools, miscellaneous, good. Animals. Okay, so that's good. So then we're going to go back through and have a quick look at obviously we've got trailers. We have our current trailer, which I'll show you the garage as well. So we currently have one of these, a Farm Tech trailer. I believe that's the one we have. But they go all the way up to like big loads. So we've got the current one, which is the Bergman which holds 56.4 tons, and then we've got the Chrome, which is 52. However, they have auger wagons and semi trailers. So we've got the auger wagons, also known as chaser bins, and we've got different ones. Oh, that one's actually kind of cool. But that only takes potatoes and that takes root crops, so that's alright then. So I'll be sure to grab that one. That takes forage. That's quite cool. Oh, ooh, walkabout out mother bins 4,141 tons, 300 horsepower. Okay, so that's a big bin. Let's have a look at that. Whoa, okay, yeah, that's gonna be a big one. That's gonna be for when we do a lot of field work of the same crops. That's gonna be excellent. So we'll come back to that. That's 190,000 to buy, which actually, to be fair, is actually quite cheap. And we've got the Amnity Technology Crop Chasers. Oh, this can take everything. 450 horsepower, 60 tons. So it's less. It takes more. It takes less tonnage, but it requires more horsepower. 300, 280, 400. The Alma's always been pretty beefy for. So that's those. Then we got obviously changing systems. We've got the Anna Burger. Oh, this is IT runner stuff. So we got obviously we have little bin which can hold 36 ton. Is a forage wagon, auger bin, manure and slurry sprayer. Then we got flatbed trailers, excellent. Armtech, Agroliner, the Crone, which both of these two can take bales. That one's for transporting pallets. The low loaders, ooh, excellent. So we've got the Brandt, which is the newest one added in. Load King was the newest one before, but this one's actually pretty cool. This is a one where it actually separates from the front here. Yeah, it separates from there. So then it separates from there. Then you drive it up onto the back. It reconnects, and then that is it. So that would be quite interesting to work with. And obviously you got the typical one, Demco, Low Kings, and Schwarzmuller loaders. And then we get onto the semi trailers. And so obviously you got the Chrome profile liner, which is delivering pallets. You got the login trailer, low loaders, and you got the conveyor, which is a chaser bin. The Cramp, which holds 60 ton SKS 301050, and you got the Low King Prestige Super B, which that holds 75.6 tons between its two bins. So that would be the best one to get. That's 110,000, and that holds 60 tons, and that holds 52 tons. So yeah, so then we go. Obviously, got cultivators, got power harrows, mulchers, subsoilers, spaders, stone pickers. This is what we need to look at. Okay, so we've got the Alho Scorpio 5.8, 550, so that works at 5.5 meters. We're going to need that every time we cultivate, and we don't use a shallow cultivator. Every time we use a deep cultivator or a plow. So this one we have the 980, which is a shallow cultivator, which won't bring soil to top. So obviously we'll be going for something like that. The Summers Super Chisel. It's a nice deep cultivator, and that's what we'll be going for. So we'll be changing out that John Deere one sooner rather than later, but that's only a 4 meters wide, whereas this one goes to 18.3 meters. So that would be the one we'll go for at some point. Obviously, you've got plows. These go all the way up to the Covenant 6 meter wide plow, 360 horsepower. And you've got disc harrows, which these can be used for shallow cultivations in fields. It goes everything from the TB 100, which is like a little vineyard sort of disc harrow, all the way up to the Bednar Swifter Disc XE 18,400 Mega, which requires 580 horsepower, it's 18.4 meters, and it is an absolute beast of a machine from the looks of it. And you don't have to buy these machines. We can lease them for a greater cost overall, but for a greater cost over a longer time. But it'd be better to buy them than we own them. We've got power harrows. All the way from the Horsch to the Bednar, which takes 350 horsepower, works 8 meters. These are good. These basically, you can use these as a cultivator. So this will be kind of a bit better to use than a cultivator. Then we have subsoilers. Subsoilers actually there to um, it can be used there instead of ploughing. So if you don't like ploughing, you can use one of these. They don't work to the same width. This one works at 5 meters. It requires 350 horsepower, but you can do 5 meters instead of doing 6. So it might work out better. Then you have mulchers. These are good for getting stubble off the. Mulch can be used to crush crop stubbles. That's a big mulch, but I wonder if that can be reconfigured to. That's just a bed now, but like we use something similar to that to mow the fields on the farm we used to work on. But obviously, we've got all these different mulches. They're just used for crop stubbles and stuff like that. And then we go to spaders. Now, spaders can be used um, instead of a plough. We have the Rapide 450 Trailed by Faramax. This is an excellent piece of kit. I've used one of these. It only does 4 miles an hour, but requires 200 horsepower. 58 grand. 58,000. So that's excellent, actually, piece of kit that is. I've used one of those before. So then we're going on to moving on to seeding planters. I know this is a lot to get through and all that, and we've at 51 hours, and this might be a long episode. But I just want to show you guys this game. And so we've got the different seeders. We've got the Horse Versa 3K, which works at 3 meters, holds 1500 liters, all the way down to the Amazon Citan 15001C. Also used to be called the Amazon Condor. But obviously we've got the Bednar, which is actually a pretty good one. Used to seed crops like wheat, barley, and canola. Oh, we can't do all the crops like it used. That. But this one here goes additional seeder offers the possibility to seed directly, no previous cultivating plow needed, which is interesting because this does 15 meters, but that used to have a cultivator built in, and it doesn't say that it does anymore. So this might be one where I'd actually have to cultivate beforehand. So the other way to do it is to lease one and find out. But from the looks of it, it looks like the best one for that will be the Novak T Force Plus. But it only holds seeds. It does not hold. That's what we want. Oh, it does hold fertilizer. Okay, so seeds and fertilizer. Good. Good. But that we only need that to plant everything like wheat, barley, oats, canola, and what's that? Is that linseed or sorghum? I'll have to have a look. But yeah, so that looks like the best one to buy for the time being. It does 9 meters wide compared to 15. But obviously we'll have to test that one out at some point. And then we've got planters. These plant everything else. So these will plant corn. Don't know what that is. That's new. Soybeans, soybeans, sugar beet, cotton, green beans, and sunflowers. I don't know what that is. We'll have to have a look. But yeah, so they go all the way up to 18.2 meters, and those you have to cultivate with either side. So these are seed tanks. So these just additional increased seed capacities to your tools. So you put that on the front attachments, and then you just have them hooked through to the backs. So it just allows you to carry additional seeds, and that works with any of them. And then there's the seed category pallets. You've got Pioneers, which hold 1,000. These bags that hold 1,000, and then those hold 1,050. So that's those, and then you can move on to sprayers and yield improvements. So we've got category sprayers all the way up. So we've got the ones that you carry on the Eon tanks that go onto the tractor, the 2 turbo ones, and then we have the 2 self-propelled ones. So we have the Agrio Dino 2, which has 285 horsepower, holds 6,600 liters. This one has a working width of up to 36 meters. And then we've got the Agrifac Condor Endurance 2, which has a 54 meter with 8,000 liters and 400 horsepower. And this can do weed killer and fertilizer. So that would be the one to get, so we can fertilize fields. We have manure sprayers as well, so that will be Samson US 235 Dynamic will be the best one to get it for that. Holds the most, so it'll be able to do the most. Fertilizer spreader, which you can also use these this one you can also use for lime. Then you've got slurry tankers, which they basically just spread manure everywhere. The best one obviously is the Garant. The Oxbow is a self-propelled one, but you have the Garant which goes on the back of a tractor. That holds the most 32,000 tons, and then obviously these are attachments that go on the spreaders. Transport. So obviously just got the Garant and that. So these are just tanks you use to carry excess to the fields. And then you have weeders. These remove weeds from grass fields and crop fields, so allowing better yield of crops. Rollers. You can improve the upper soil layer quality of your field. So after you've ploughed a field, you can then roll it, and then obviously you've got consumables. So you roll it, and then it helps increase yield. So you've got herbicide, liquid fertilizer, solid fertilizer, lime. So that's all that, and then we move on to the harvesters and everything else. So it's actually getting kind of interesting. But yeah, so we're going to try and get through this as quickly as possible. So we go on to the harvesters. These are the combine harvesters, and obviously we have the Massey Ferguson 850/70, which is what we have, and we have everything up to the new case AF11, which holds 20,000 liters. There's a new world record holder. But I prefer this. It holds 16,200 liters compared to like 20,000, 18,000, and whatever. But I prefer this. The John Deere X9 1100 holds 16,200 liters of all of these crops. That must be sorghum. Must be. Oh, and that's rice. Yeah, one of those is field rice. I think that's the field rice, and that's sorghum. But we'll have to check. But yeah, so this is the X9 11. Obviously, you have it in the Euro design, or you can have it in the extended pipe American design. I prefer this pipe, which is the collapsible pipe design 1. I have it in the Euro design. This is how I like it. It's quite good. I do like it with the wide tracks though, but it's got that's the American design, so I have to keep it on the Euro. That's what we have there for the European market. So that's that. Obviously, we saw grain header earlier. These are basically just headers that go on the tractors. So this would be the HDF 50, so 15.2 meter one. This is what I'd put on the X9 John Deere big combine, and then obviously you've got corn headers as well. That's the one I'd put on the John Deere. Again, that's the one that's branded for John Deere. All the others will go on the others. Special categories. MacDon. This is actually a MacDon. Obviously that's a sunflower one, but I believe this one can do this corn. Yeah, that one can do sunflowers as well. So the special headers. So this MacDon one, this is actually quite good. This actually goes on the MacDon windrower. And what windrower does is it'll harvest a wheat, barley, oats, canola, and soybeans from the look of it. Yep. And it'll put it into windrows, and that's what this MacDon does. But you put this one onto the combine, and it collects it and then processes it into the correct one. So you obviously got the header trailers for all of the correct headers. Then we move on to forage harvesters. These can be used to harvest. Obviously, Krone has always made the biggest one, the Big X 1180, 26 litre capacity, and that. But it doesn't. It's not made for that. It's made for towing and spewing it straight out. But it has 1200 horsepower almost. And then you have the John Deere 9000 series. Now this one is my favourite. I do admit I do like a Klaus Jaguar, but this one, I'm John Deere through and through. Like I just am. And so yeah, this is the one I would have it. I'd have it on that with wide tyres. Obviously, pipe. I'd have a long pipe just to allow it for a better thing. I'd say on trail borg, and that is exactly how I'd have that. That's 541,000. So no West Coast, but you can also use this, the Laco Tech. This one, 300. As long as you've got 375 horsepower, this one can go on any tractor. And you put a mower on the front of it, and it works really well. And what that does is that basically any grass types or crops, you turn it into forage, and then you can turn it into silage and basically grow basically make turn it into chaff and make it silage. And obviously these are all silo compactions, and then this you put that in the forage harvesters, and that increases your silo yield, your silage yield. And then we move on to the mowers, and then these are the mowers that go onto the tractors, like the Elho, the Vermeer, the Samaz, and then that joins with that one. The Kuhn joins with that one. Then you have the Krone Big M 450. Now this is a self-propelled mower, which would be really good to own at some point. But yeah, so we'll get around to those. Those just basically cut grass. Tedders, they turn it to make hay. Windrows, they put it into a row. They put it into the rows by spinning and using rows. I like the Merge Pro. I do admit I do like mergers, but potting one's normally a bit better. I like the merger, like the Respiro or this Anderson one. And then we've got forage wagons. These collect forage like freshly cut grass, silage, chaff, straw, hay, and I think that's also silage, total mixed ration. Then you've got grassland care. So these are just rollers. These help improve the yield of your grass. And then you've got the same thing again. Silage additives to turn it into silage. Then we've got square balers, round balers, transport, wrappers, miscellaneous, and consumables. So all of this is to do with baling. So we've got a square baler. So then obviously we have the Krone, the Fent, the Massive Ferguson, the Kuhn, and all of these can make the same size balers. Except for this one. This one made the little itty bitty 4-foot ones, but that's alright. So we obviously have the Klaus Quadrant. We have all these others, and then this one, and obviously it's normally the best one. That's why it's the most expensive Chrome one. But yeah, they just make square bales, and then you can make the round bales here. This one, you can make it so it's round wrapped bales. The Vermeer is a self-propelled round bale maker. The Goel is a bale wrapper, round bale wrapper. And all these make round hay and straw bales. I'll show you all of these later. And I've got category track. So these are all transport. So you get Arcusin, which holds 14 bales. Then you got this one stacks 4 bales, but this stacks the 4-foot ones. This one does the big 8-feet ones. Then you got Agroliner, which these are just bale carriers and stuff that takes the round bales up to 6 foot. Then you got bale wrappers, so you got those ones, the rounds, and then these ones do the squares. This one's do the Kuhn one does the big square ones, and this is where the bale comes. So that's bale wrap, which you have to use, square bale twine, and rail bale nets. So these are what consumables that we will have to use on the combine, on the bale wrappers when we get to it. So beet harvesting, let's see what have they brought back this year. Oh, we have it. They have the new AgriFact Light Tracks, which is the smallest one. Has 469 horsepower. It harvests sugar beet and holds 18,500 litres. And we've got the Amnesty Technologies, which I think big horn operated prior. So you put those two together, but these are the ones you tow on the back of a tractor, isn't it? Yeah. So that's actually pretty cool. So we actually have a big sugar beet harvester. It works at 6.4 meters and 6 meters. That's 215, 280. So that'll go on a big tractor with a 3-point hitch on the front. So that's alright then. Then we have possibly that one has the most, the Roper Tiger 6S, 600,000, holds 43 cubic meters, but this one holds more. And this is why I say this one's actually better. This is the Homer Terrados 540. And this is an absolutely beautiful piece of kit. You attach the harvester piece to the front. It's a very lovely piece of machinery, and I'll be very interested to use that for harvesting sugar beet. And then we've got beet harvester headers. So that's for the Homer, the Roper trailer. Beet carrying. So this is just a loader. This will load sugar beets that's dumped on the floor. Potato planters. So we've got the Grimmer, which are these ones. And that's the big Prios 440, and then that's the compactor. So this one works out a greater thing, but it has 150 less. So that'll be the better one to have. That's for planting. Potato technology, and they finally have brought back the Grimmer Ventor 450 potato harvester. Now, obviously, these are small potato harvesters you could tow with a tractor. this is good. I'm glad to see that back because it was a pain in the backside trying to harvest it with just the small ones. So yeah, this is excellent. So this works at a width of, what's the working width? Doesn't say. Huh. Okay, whatever. But it holds 22.5 tons. So that's perfect. And then obviously consumables, that will just be pallets for carrying the potatoes. Potato pallets for plantings. And then we've got vegetable planters. So these will plant parsnips, yeah, carrots, parsnips, radishes, and well, then we've got vegetable harvesters. These are what I'm looking forward to. So these do like radishes, beetroot, carrots and parsnips. So these are harvesters that you can tow behind, and then you go to this, which is the big. This machine can harvest the DeWolf Zivsky. 500 has 450 horsepower, working width of 3 meters, and this looks absolutely awesome. So this will be a piece of kit that I am very interested in trying. And but yeah, so obviously that's for that, and then we have spinach harvester. That's going to be cool. The Oxbow MKB 4TR spinach harvester. This is going to be really cool to use. This is for harvesting the newest crop of spinach. Green bean harvester, exactly the same again. Brand new piece of kit. That's going to be awesome to use. Looks very cool. I like the look of that. And then the pea harvester as well, which is again an Oxbow machine. It's tracked, so it looks different, and it has kind of like a tank on the back instead of like a storage box. So then obviously consumables, and then that's vegetable pallets. Then we have special crops. So this is rice, sugarcane, and cotton. So this is a rice planter. Obviously, it's a seki, so we'll have rice paddies in the game that we can plant him in, which is excellent. And this is a seki rice harvester. So this is for the rice paddies. Japan, Seki Japan 6130 rice paddy harvester, which is going to be awesome. Sugarcane planters, so they can plant up to 2 meters and hold two the Gessners. These are both really good bits of kit. And then we have the case Ulstoff 8080 multi-row sugarcane harvester. Then we've got sugarcane transport trailers, so we got that one which holds 20,000 liters, and the massive Ferguson which holds 28,000. That can also hold forage stuff as well. Then we move on to cotton harvester. So if you want a square bale, go for the case. If you want a round bale, go for the John Deere. John Deere is more money, but it holds less. It has a same working width, but this does bigger square bales. So I go for the case overall. It's less money, but it can hold more. And then it got cotton transport, so we got the square bales, we got the round ones, so got those, and then consumables. So you got rice sapling packets, sugarcane, potatoes. Then grapes and olives. This is for obviously FS22. This was the big thing I added in there was grapes and olives. So we got the Gregory GL that holds 4,000 liters, 180 horsepower, and does grapes and olives. This one's only an olive harvester that holds 4,000 liters, so that would be good. So that's a multi-purpose machine. And you've got grape harvesters. We've got the Air Hoe, which holds 3,000, the New Holland that holds 3,100, and the Gregor GL, which holds 4,000. So I only have to buy one of those machines really to do grapes and olives, or buy just two and do that. And then we've got grape trailers, grape tools. These are all for grapes, and then obviously olives just go in a normal trailer. Forage mixers. These are for making total mixed ration for your machines. Obviously, these are the ones this is the one you want, which is the self-propelled one. Obviously, if you've only got like the tractors at the time, these will do very well. Total mixed ration is a kind of mix of food that you have to make for cows. Obviously, you've got animal transport, which gives them the highest yield of milk. Straw blowers, which are going to be good to use again. Really cool. And then obviously food categories for the cows. So you got oats, wheat, pig food. Oats, pig food, mineral feed. Then we move on to forest harvesters. So there's a lot of forestry work to do. I'm going to try and think. Obviously, you've got We have the big Volvo excavators in here. And then they've got excavator tools. They've got tree cutters. They've got mulchers, wood crackers, and stuff. And then you have the actual harvesters themselves. So we got the John Deere 843 kind of skidder harvester. That's gonna be kind of cool. We've got the Komatsu 951 and the Impex that can do 120 centimeter trees. So that's the bigger ones. And then we've got the forwarders. So these are the like skidders and the actual transport. So we have obviously the biggest one here is the Rotner that holds weighs 23.ton and has the most horsepower, 278. Oh, it's got 285. But obviously, so we have the choice between like Ponzi Scorpion King. We have this was a skidder, 15-ton towing capacity, so that's all right. With transport, so we've got the big transport trailers, and we even have the like the Volvo Riedler Frazagabal logo, whatever. But I normally just put that on the back of a truck and tow it with that, and then obviously that goes on the back of that, so that can do that. And we've got wood chippers, we've got the Gens Big Cobra Hybrid and the Heisermat mulchers. So these just normal mulchers that go on the things. Winches, so these are good for actually setting up and towing like trees and yarding. And all that. That's actually pretty good. Got new tree planters. Stump cutter, pin off. Miscellaneous. So okay, so these are the new hybrid G hybrid like lifts. And all that. So that's a new one. That wasn't in there before. Oh, that's gonna be able to lift massive. Holy hell, that's gonna be cool. Obviously, there's your saplings. Then we go down miscellaneous. Is just weights, winter equipment such as like blowers, the snow plows and conveyors. The different weights for the different brands. Obviously, you've got John Deere's, all that sort of stuff. New Hollands, and then we've got miscellaneous trailers, which are basically fuel trailers, cramp dolly, transport pallets. Oh, it's a pallet transporter. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. And then we've got this little small pallet trailer, loading trailer for whatever. Big bags, we saw all those pallets and stuff, and then we've got hand tools, so we have chainsaws, so we can cut down any size tree we want. Marking spray, so we can mark out which trees to cut and which trees not to cut. Miscellaneous, so we have the brown maker, which is a mower. We walk along, and we have the cartridge pressure washer. A God help keep our tools clean. And then category animals, horse brush. Use a brush to clean your horses. That's that. So then obviously now we've got the packs. So we have long grain rice, forage. So obviously grain packs. If I buy a grain pack, this is what you get when you buy grain pack. You get all of this. Vegetables. If you buy a vegetable pack, you get the Zetor Crystal HD, the Grimmer, and you get all of these. Potatoes, you get all of this. John Deere 6R series, which obviously is pretty good. Sugar beet. This is where you get the sugar beet pack. It's long grain rice. That's what you get here. Rice. That's what you get here. All the Seki and Farm Tech. Cotton. What? Sugar cane is what you get here. Grapes. Olives. Grass. Hay. Chaff. Forage. Animals. Wood. Wood chips. Poplars. So this is how you can make like other bales and stuff like that. Using that bio baler and make like actual poplar bales and sell them. Category just transport is them, and winter is all of that. And this is like a small Ridgy track, and you can put like this sort of stuff on it. And this is where you can get discounts. So right now they have the Hallmaster and this sort of stuff on sale. You can't use them. There's obviously mod DLC for the Madcon and deal wardrobe construction farmland vehicles. So the vehicles tab. This is where I can see how much how much each one's working hours, conditions, values, and stuff like that. So when I go to sell them. And then obviously we have production chains, so we got bakery, biogas plant, canning factory, carpentry. We have so many different ones to use. Obviously, vehicle use, contracts. There we go. Contracts. Walter baling. Then we got Noah deadwood that needs cutting down. and I can sell them afterwards. Excellent. 900. All I need is that or a chainsaw. Then you've got animals, cow pasture. So yeah, got cow pasture 50 months. Productivity meadow. They've got that. So we've got Angus, 3 Angus cows. Crop calendar. So this is where I can see what the crops are. So as you can see, we this is perfect for harvesting. Green's planting, and orange is harvesting. So as you can see, it's perfect for harvesting wheat, canola slash planting canola, oats, potato, rice, normal rice, not long grain rice, sorghum. Yeah, it's sorghum. That's what I thought it is. Sorghum, poplars, red. There you go. Yeah, red beets, beetroot, carrots, parsnips, green beans, peas, spinach, grass, and oilseed radish. So it works pretty well through there. Obviously, there are some plants like in February you would plant cotton. February and March you plant cotton and harvest it in October, November. Like, that's the only one you could plant in that sort of time. And then obviously then you have the normal map. And if I normally push X, it shows me what fields. There you go, yeah, sell, visit, farmland 2. So if I go to farmland 8, what's on there? That's red beets. Okay, so not that field. Let's see. Crop types, growth, soil composition, hotspots, crop calendar, that's that. And then if I go vehicles, so yeah, this is where I'd all take all the wood to. I'll go to the sawmill and that would make planks, all that stuff. But yeah, so that's basically a Farming Simulator 2025, guys. Where can I see? Where can I see the crop prices? So we've got weather. But yeah, guys, so we're going to save the game here. As always, leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Look out for this brand new series because I am so excited to play this game properly. We won't just episode was literally just a small introduction, showing you guys Farming Simulator 2025 and me trying to work out the kinks on it. But yeah, guys, as always, leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, be on the lookout for new videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.